Well, let me tell you this. I was butthurt when you trained with Dan Henderson.
Man,
I had to bring it up, but guess what, though?
Wow.
But guess what, though? It worked out for me.
Yeah.
It worked out for me.
Yeah.
He trained with Dan Henderson.
Like you were down there forever, though.
I was down there for a good.
Yeah.
Well, the thing was is that you know, I had got fights and traveled all around, and then Team Quest, I couldn't say no when they came and like scouted me out and were like, hey, and Henderson said I didn't sign with anybody big for a while. I was fighting all regional fights, and Henderson's camp asked me to pretend to be Bustamante. So that was my business for a while, was just going to different fight camps and being whoever you need me to be. Like, all right, who do I pretend to be this week? You know, and that's what I did.
Just know I wouldn't have trained with nobody to fight you. But guess what, though? I just had to put that there. But I'm glad you did it. Know why? Because when I fought Dan Henderson, he rolled like you.
Yeah, I get it.
But he wasn't as good as you at it. So I was like, oh, I've seen this before.
Yep. I remember seeing that too. Yeah, I know. That was weird.
So did you know that he was training with them before your fight?
Yeah, I knew he was training.
But wait, but then I flipped it, and I came and trained with you after that. Yeah. Didn't I? Yeah.
We kept training. Yeah. We didn't fall out over it. I wasn't mad. But then,
how did you find out he was training Henderson?
Well, we all used to go there and train with Dan. Yeah. So I wasn't butthurt. But you know, I was kind of worried because Mayhem has really he's really good at jiu-jitsu, right? And I had more trouble with him than some black belts. But when I fought Dan Henderson, he was doing all the stuff that Mayhem was good at beating me with in training. But he wasn't as good as Mayhem, so it helped me win that fight.
Yeah, that was a weird time. Yeah. It was I was very conflicted, like during that era, because I was like, oh man, Rampage is gonna fight this.
Well, we didn't fall out over it. I didn't really care.
We were very professional about it, like, you know what I mean, like gentlemen.